afternoon, everybody. Cam back here. Just having a nice little Saturday ride. Just a quick one. Thought it was going to go then. Just a quick one before I go and watch me Formula E. Thought I'd come out of I just finished uploading a video where I went for a bit of an explore of the RAF Lisset with Graham, Chronicles of Dot. And I was looking back at the footage and I like the footage. I mean, the GoPro 10, I have to say that the quality is just really, really impressive. It's a shame I've got to have a wire hanging off my face and into my pocket to keep the thing recording for more than an hour. I need a better solution to that. I hope to come up with something better than that. It was doubly difficult today, so I've got a backpack on. Brought my drone with me just in case I get a chance to do a bit of droneage, because the weather's alright. Although it is dinner time, the sun's above me, so the shadows would be awful for that type of photography. But I've got it on the SuperView setting, I think they call it, the really wide open one. That's what it's on at the minute. Even though I can't see my speedo, you probably can. I mean, that in itself is a bad thing. But I'm not sure about the way it distorts. There's something about it that the stuff right at the edges kind of distorts a bit as you come along, and I'm not so sure about that. And also, what I was trying to do was a thing that Hippodrones have been talking about when he did his review of the Drift XL Pro, and it's this thing of, it's an action camera. Even though most of my stuff is just me wittering on some drivel or showing you something whilst off the bike generally. You know, it's not exactly high octane action, but I kind of like it to feel a bit actiony, and it always looks slow. Now Hippodrones always looks faster than mine. I think he's done something to his speedo so it looks like he's going slower than he is. Apart from on his latest video, which was definitely shot in kilometers per hour, eh? Hey, Hippo? But I thought what I would do, just to try and work out if there's a better setting, so I've tried a couple, is I'd come out to one of the local little twisty roads, which is this one here. Little back road, little country road, 60 mile an hour most of it. I mean, technically all of it I think is 60 miles an hour, but there's some bits that if you did them at 60, well, if I did them at 60 miles an hour I'd end up going through a bush. Probably Rossi, you know, but not me. Oh, that's nice, somebody's flashing us out. So I thought I'd come down here and try and ride it apart from the two bits where you can't really, at 60 miles an hour, and then have a look at the results and see which looks best, which is the best trade-off between going for the action excitement and actually being able to see the scenery, because I'm more of a scenery person than an action person, as we said. So I'm just going to do, there you go, 60 miles an hour around this little twisty bit, and this bit up here I can't do at 60. I also noticed at one point that my microphone got a bit crackly, which I'm not sure if it's because I've trimmed my beard and maybe I was just scrubbing it, or whether it was when it was going slow it just started to feel or sound a bit crackly. And I think there are more microphone settings too, so I'm going to try those as well. But I thought, you know, let's put it on the YouTube and you can tell me, what do you think of the various settings? So as I say, we're starting with this being the SuperView Super Dude, and I'm going to try and keep the speeds roughly the same. Try not to get too excited. I mean, that's about it actually for this bit of road. The rest goes a bit straight and dull, so you just have to go and find somewhere to turn around. And I'm going to scare them too when I come back if I'm not careful, aren't I? So I'll find me a turning place and I'll go back the other way with Super Dude on, and then I'll unrig my rig all my wiring and everything, and see if I can find something that looks a bit more exciting. I'm not sure what the chances are of me getting around all of this without having fly splats on the camera, because my visor is slowly filling up, and I can see there's a big fly splat on the front screen of the camera. So it's only a matter of time before the lens gets one. Anyway, back into the bends. Should have thought about where this guy was before I set off, shouldn't I? The bushes are a bit too green and full at the minute to do some of the overtakes I'd normally do on here. Yeah, we're still doing 30-ish. Very annoying timing. Alright, well, I'm going to spin it around at the end of this road anyway. We've got the first bit, and I'll go back and I'll put it on the next setting up, which will be a narrow field of view. You won't be able to see my speed, I don't think, so you'll have to trust me that I'm still doing the same speed. We'll see if it looks any faster. I've had a bit of excitement. Need excitement. Fields are getting tall. This is the wide view, which is a lot less wide than the SuperView. Let's give this one a try. I'm just going to wait for a gap in the traffic so I don't catch something up and make it boring. So there we go, wide setting. See if it's any better. You do obviously get to see a lot less. So you won't see as much kind of countryside and whatnot, but you know, is it more actiony? The other thing about the wide settings is it makes some roads look really wide. Look, American roads. I mean, I assume American roads are wide. Of course, I've only ever seen them on action cameras on a wide lens, so they might be as narrow as ours. I doubt it, because some of them American cars wouldn't fit in a lane down here. But yeah, the wide angle lens just makes everything look so wide, you know, so big close up. With this view, which I've probably said lens, I mean it's not, I don't think it's actually changing anything lens wise, I think just using a different bit of the sensor really. But with this view, I think you should get less distortion as well as it being a narrower view. But it does mean you see a lot less of the bike as well as a lot less of the scenery. So I think you'll be able to see, from what I remember from when I first got the camera and played with it, you'll be able to see the mirrors of the bike and not all that gubbins down there. only doing this at the same speed this time because I ain't got a car in front of me. But I'm sure it's enough to work out whether this is a better view than the other one or not. Gotta watch out for that on this bend. So many cars decide to cut that corner. What I do is, now I think is spin it around again, put it back in that little hole and try one more. I don't need to try every version of this lens, I don't think. Okay, I can't be absolutely certain. I think my magic string holding my camera to my helmet, the safety string, has fallen off. How weird is that? The safety string being held on by the camera rather than the other way around. I might have to rethink that somewhat. Yeah, I think I'm now on linear setting. I say I think because I've done the run again, finished up the video, gone out onto the main road, thought I'd best pull over in case linear's hopeless, and realised I'd accidentally switched to standard 4K. I'm only a software developer by trade, you know, I don't know anything technical. Anyway, let's see if I can get a break in the traffic and then get out and try linear. See if it's any more actiony but any less good at seeing extra bits. And what can it see? There's a tree over there in the field that to me is a kind of nice tree, filling about half of the height of my visor window. That tree in the middle of the field there, definitely in full leaf would be potential tree of the day photography competition winner. Get out in front of this car quick. So I wonder how well you could see that tree. Anyway, here we go again. Let me know what you think of this one. Linear should be, by the name you would imagine, less distorted. I think the fella behind me, I think I offended him by getting out ahead of him. He's in a Porsche. He offended even more, wasn't it? I mean, I can't really leave him for dead because it would ruin the point of this bit of videoing, wouldn't it? If I suddenly go a lot faster. But I think he's struggling anyway. Porsche 4x4. No thank you. And I'm going to catch the cars again. There's always someone, right? This road, apart from those three little bends that I've gone round where I've been doing kind of somewhere between 30 and 40 miles an hour depending on the bend, right? Every other bit of this road is easy 60. So why is there always one? I mean 45, why? Why is there always one? If you want to go 45, find a road that's 45. Right, so the last run then. Final comparison on the narrowest that I'm going to try today, because I think anything else would just be plain silly. Well, I might be entirely wrong. I mean, if this is the best one, I might try one further another day. But let me know what you think. What's the best balance between action and actually being able to see anything other than a direct view in front of me? Is it like looking through a peephole? that's the last little bend. Let me know what you think of them there comments, everyone. Thank you for watching. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon. As we said. So I'm just going to do, there you go, 60 miles an hour around this little twisty bit, and this bit up here I can't do at 60. I also noticed at one point that my microphone got a bit crackly, which I'm not sure if it's because I've trimmed my beard and maybe I was just scrubbing it, or whether it was when it was going slow it just started to feel or sound a bit crackly.